Now, being able to raise your deposit, being able to raise a deposit towards a mortgage does not guarantee that you are getting the mortgage. Okay? The fact that you have been able to put money together over time does not automatically mean that you will 100% get the mortgage. Okay? There are other criteria that you need to put into serious consideration, such as eligibility and affordability. Now, these checks will be run by a mortgage advisor. Okay? Now, it's a good thing for you to have a deposit, at least. That's the first step. Okay? But then you need to consult with the mortgage advisor, who will then proceed to help you to carry out these checks. Now, before I elaborate further on eligibility and affordability checks, if you live in the UK and you want to send money to Nigeria, okay, use VeloRemit. Okay, VeloRemit is that app that will ensure your money gets to its destination within minutes. Now, if you haven't downloaded VeloRemit, whether you use iPhone or you use Android, download VeloRemit today using AdeReality, one word, AdeReality as the code, for you to get £10 cash back when you transfer your first £100. Okay, it is zero transfer fee. They have highly competitive rates. They have good customer service, and your money will get to its destination within minutes. So if you haven't done so, you are missing out, because this promo of £10 cashback is up until the 31st of March. So hurry now, go and download that VeloRemit. Okay, it's very easy app to set up. You don't have any issues. You won't have any hassles whatsoever. Download that VeloRemit very, very quickly using AdeReality as the code for your £10 cashback. Now, let me quickly buttress on eligibility and affordability check. Now, all those direct debits you're paying, maybe your phones, you're paying every month, your car, you're paying every month, your gas and electricity, you are paying on direct debit. Now, try as much as possible not to miss out on any of this direct debit, because this will form part of your eligibility, okay? Whether you are eligible for it, you understand? And as well as your visa, the kind of visa you hold also matters on that eligibility. Okay, if you're a student, you may not get any lender there. If you're on student visa, if you're on post-study visa, it will be very difficult for you to get a lender, okay, because your status is not defined, But if you're on maybe leave to remain, indefinite leave to remain, skill work visa, and all of that, you may be able to get lenders that will borrow you, certain amount of money depending on certain other factors. Now, under the affordability, you are looking at the type of contract of employment you have, whether you are on permanent contract or you're on temporary contract, whatever it is, this will fall under the affordability checks. These are quite important. Now, how do you get to know if you're eligible or whether you can afford it? Okay, this will be carried out by your mortgage advisor. It is not something you can do. Very rarely, occasion, you find people who can actually run these checks themselves. But the services of a mortgage advisor, a very truthful one at that. If you request the services of a mortgage advisor, contact me. You can DM me, or you can leave it in the comments. I will be able to give you a very reasonable one that will not charge you too much. A mortgage advisor that will be able to run these checks for you. So importantly, because I've seen people saying that getting the deposit, that I posted a video. The video that I posted was only targeting how you could raise the deposit. It wasn't talking about the eligibility and affordability checks. Okay, these checks are quite important. You may have the deposit, but you may not meet the affordability and eligibility check. If you don't meet the affordability and the eligibility checks, you may find it very difficult to get lenders, even despite your deposit. Your age is equally very, very important, which falls under the eligibility. This is very important. Depending on your age bracket, will determine what lender is willing to borrow you X amount of money. If you are 25 years of age, you have very solid chance from 25 maybe up until 40, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. You have very, very good chance of lenders willing to borrow you depending on your income per month or depending on your income per annum. But if you are 50 and above, you have very limited chances, of lenders who will be willing to borrow you because of your age. So get these facts and get a mortgage advisor today to help you to run these checks. Sometimes you don't know you are eligible. Sometimes you think you can't afford it, but you can afford it. Sometimes you just underestimate yourself, but in the event, you are able to afford it. So try as much as possible to follow this channel. We'll have a lot to talk about. It is for us to promote ourselves and for us to be able to see us progress in this country. I'll be seeing you in the next video.